Today we are going over the protection of your own energy and how it is important to value your actions and your actual thoughts and not flaunt them when people are wondering who you are, because it is important to know that you are your own person, but people might not understand you or think that they're threatened by you because you have a higher energy. And this usually happens with me, and it usually seems like you're getting in an argument with somebody, but instead their mental energy is just trying to almost overpower and take over, and you have to actually persuade them into not having that control. And they usually will do it with certain words like but, if, and to change the subject. And you might think that's just a small little thing, but that little power grasp can get control over your whole mind and mental aspect, and they can grasp onto your energy, and you must use your own words within your head of a simple chant like, I am a person of energy, and I cannot let people penetrate me with their own actions by saying slander, for it is only words that they have against me, but I have my own actions to control what I feel, what they say about me. And it gets on their nerves if they don't get a whole reaction. They're trying to look for the whole reaction to actually physically build on to an actual triple effect of you collapsing down. I've had this happen so many times and literally have gotten on the levels of older psychiatrists who are egotistical maniacs who on the verge of trying to wholly control the whole situation, but you have to actually deliberate their whole action into being valued, but then cut through to actually what their problem is. And then that is how you actually take control of somebody who's actually trying to emotionally control and affect you. It is not like a manipulation control. It is more of just having the actual self-power and gratitude of your own value, but not trying to flaunt it, but actually trying to protect it. See, with protection of your energy, you must actually take acceptance to humility and understand all emotions must be in action with your whole flow of everything, because in control of your energy and your actions you can actually have people off throne and wanting to cause harm to you. I've even had it for when cops are trying to question me and book people, and they love doing that. They love doing it. I've gotten Krav Maga tackled, but that's a whole other story that I don't need to bring negative energy within the flow of this video. But okay, when you are having your whole chants within your head, they can be within your own thought process of who you are and your actual energy that you channel within your protection. People who are within the spiritual have a really good connection with their health and body will feel their own aura, and they can channel it within breathing and actually feeling the energy around them. And people within doing the electrostatic can even channel electrostatic energy by just going like this, and then like seeing the actual electric energy channel within between their hands. And that takes a lot of actual practice of unconscious but consciously thinking about it, because you can't think about something too hard, but you have to believe in it. So how do you do a belief without thinking about it? It's kind of like a contradiction perception on the whole thinking with the spiritual mind and having full belief. You're not losing the actual grasp of the actual belief. You're actually just feeling the energy, but not imagining it so determinedly, because once you have determination, then your mind will get channeled with too much of one energy. And I know about too much of one energy. I've had extreme amounts of adrenaline from rage, and what that does is you have major glands within your body, and one of them is your liver. And when your liver gets filled with a lot of testosterone, it breaks down, because the liver breaks down actual foods and stuff, so it breaks down a chemical like testosterone. Well, what is testosterone broke down? Adrenochrome. Besides the point, yeah, that will make you have a pretty much rage-induced like trip. And you must not let yourself get indulged into one emotion, or else it will hit you with psychological and spiritual effects of an overstimulation of electrostatic energy. And how do you avoid having an overstimulation of electrostatic energy? You must keep up with your health. And that means not having heavy fatty acids. I mean, you could have like salmon, chicken, poultry, all that, but you want to sauvier it, and you want to cook it at a lower temperature and having higher. That means like at 160 or 180 and boiling water in a bag for like about 2.5 hours. Don't quote me on that, but once it gets to a certain temperature, and I mean, you don't have to do that for everything, but you want to eat more vegetables and stay away from palm oil and hydrogenated like fat. And that is within peanut butter. You want to get natural peanut butter. And you actually want to look at the natural peanut butter, because they'll suck you in. Literally, they'll put that palm oil in there, and that is just the same as red beef. And you know what? I like palm oil because I like Oreos, and I'm lactoglycemic, and that sticks. When Choco Tacos got rid of them, they got rid of those. I ate those. I got such fun. Yeah. No, hello. I don't know what GYAT. Hey. But aside from the point, what I'm getting on is you want to make sure that you have a good balanced diet, and you want to know how the food breaks down. I talked about this a little bit in my workout, but I'll do a quick rundown on it. Pretty much, poultry, 2 hours, 1 hour and a half if you chew it up really good. Like, I mean, like 30 times. It'll get a little bit of a different flavor. Not a lot of people talk about that. It's this breaking down of the enzymes of chewing. Besides the point, and vegetables, 45 minutes. If you can't get enough of beef and pork, I can't get my mom to stop, and she's lactose intolerant and probably lactoglycemic, still eats cheese. Whatever. Can't change people. You can only help them. You only can teach and learn from others. Life is a learning lesson within itself, and when you find your own person to actually question and actually learn, you must actually learn. And then once you know what, I'm not going to get in that philosophy of, because I got into that in one of my other videos. But it's a whole philosophy of you must find your own excitement within the world and not lose your own hope and just follow one thing. But okay, aside from the point, with energy work, there is many different forms of energy work, and you can even, with like astral shifts, it is within the astral plane because it is in the spiritual plane, and within there you want to actually have your own aura to protect yourself, because within your own fear, mentally, you can manifest your own spirits. And pretty much, like, a lot of spirits fear me with my aura and energy. I have like a fire aura. But besides the point, they will either want to gravitate around you and try and mess with your energy and drain you and make you feel, I've had it before. I've had somebody wake me up before while I was like astral projecting and I was facing reaper spirits. And like literally, I was just like, oh, you should not have done that. Literally, there's gonna be a bunch of spirits messing with you. And then he's like, what do I do? I'm just like, just light some candles. He lit some candles, and literally all of them flew off of the little table thing. It was in this like little trailer thing. One of my friends literally hanged out with them. I was 16 adventures, whatever. Wow. It was a lot of fun. I just can't believe that dude sold my gun. I gave it to him to heat up the place in the cold. He sold it, just, yeah, whatever. Can't threat about other people's like past things, because if you threat about the past, then you envelop yourself within this hatred that just develops yourself within negative energy, and you must cleanse yourself from those negative energies. So you must do within your own energy work, and you can just meditate with your bare feet on the ground and get a good spot, get a nice rock that you like or like a crystal that you enjoy, and just put your energy within it and just cleanse yourself. You can put your negative energy, usually within energy, you receive energy from your right hand and your left hand will expel it. But yeah, that is within energy work, and you must cleanse yourself within your own thoughts and not think negatively, but think within a duality of those thoughts, but not let them take over. Like I said, let me see if the translator will work for. No, my phone will allow the translator, but hi. I'll answer a couple of questions if any. Okay. I'm sorry your translator's not working. Okay. Now, with getting to astral projecting and being able to do astral shifts, now that takes mental focus of having a no grasp mental focus on anything, but you still have to have the focus of leaving your body. And a lot of people do different things, saying like, you'll feel your body get light. Yeah, you'll feel your body get light, but you can't focus on your body feeling light. You have to either have a certain mental feeling, like I would breathe slowly and stuff, but it's different for other people. You want to have like a meditation, and it feels like almost like a runner's high, but like it's more calm. It's like a calm feeling, and then you leave your actual body, and when you leave your body, it's just like you might not just go to like out your body. It might be to another plane or another like place, and you might have spirits there. You never know. But like usually they don't mess with you unless you have a really powerful energy. But that's besides the point. I've still like practiced within like my astral shift. Like I've seen within my bilocation shifts of my red links. I can be my red links. I can face spirits within the astral plane, do an astral shift with my red links. I have changed my shape from being like a horse, but I have had like one time with like wolf, but it was like weird. Like I had a wolf run with it into me, and I was skateboarding, and like I had my mohawk, and I had this like energy blade, and I had my fire aura, and the whole street was just like going like a whole wave, and I was cutting cars and other stuff within the plane, and it was really cool. And then this like wolf just ran into me while doing it, and it fused within me. And I think that was the only one time I've had it. That was like 17, 18. I don't know. I've done a lot of astral projection, and I've had astral shifts. A lot of it is more within the like rage part, but like certain emotions of high feeling. See, that's the thing with emotional shifts sometimes. Like people will have certain high emotional shifts because of high amounts of electrical like current from the brain sending pulses to the body, and it'll just make you go yeah, or like yeah, and you just have to like do a detox, which you can do cayenne pepper and have pepperine, which is a green pepper, like peppercorn. It's not the red peppercorn, not the white peppercorn, not the black peppercorn. It's green peppercorn. You can get it at Walmart. I think it's on the online or Amazon. I don't know, one of those stores, something like that. And then you want to have green tea with lemon juice. That will help flush out a lot of the cholesterol and stuff, and will help build a better, like, clear connection within your whole body, and having balance with your electrical flow of your energy to have easier time having a better spiritual connection, if that makes sense. But that is what I've like more experienced, because when I had like better food and health, like I would always do like on and off better food and health, and do raw diets, but like literally, oh hello, bye. Yeah, I would have healthy food, and that would be like when I'd have more better, healthier energy with having my astral projection and my electrical work, I have like a good connection with the ground. Hi. Do you have any questions of like any good chance or anything to work on protection of energy or good health advice, or you got any of those questions? Or I can just keep going on with Ariana, because I got a lot of topics to go over and stuff. But if you got any certain questions, I'll answer them right now, because I have been going on for 20 minutes. It's probably going to be slow, so I'll just keep going on a little bit. And if you got a question, just ask it. But yeah, pretty much with... Is this light bothering you guys? Yeah, it is a little bright. Let me fix the light. There we go. Oh, I knocked off the one sound. Okay. But, alright, hi Kyle. Have you got any questions? Ask them right now. But with working with your energy, you must practice good mental thoughts and have good people within your life, because people like to drain your energy. I've literally had I call them emotional vampires, like energy vampires, walk up to me and can I take some of your adrenaline? I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of that. Literally after 1 minute, it was like, whoa, thank you. I was like, yeah, no problem. It was nothing. Yeah, I went berserk for I got my heart rate up to 205 doing a treadmill when I was I think I was 16 or 17. I first started it off going 12 miles per hour for the first mile, and then I went to 14 and the next mile, and then I did 16, and then just kept going till I got to 4.9. I'm like, I wonder what my heart rate is. 205. I'm like, calm down, pull the stop. You're gonna have your heart blow up at 250. Animals are 180. Dogs, cats are 160 or 125 beats per minute. But yeah, besides the point, yeah, you just need to keep your health up, and you just have to have a positive thought process and have a good meditation practice, because if you do that, you can achieve great things. I have learned how to push my body to limits of pure max and keep going. Literally I need a recommendation from someone. My mom doesn't know what Therian is, but I'm Therian, and if I tell her, I know she's going to hate me. What do I do? Well, what religion is she? How is she within being accepting in other things? Is she spiritualist? Because those are big concepts to see. She's Buddhist. You could relate it within the chakras, and the first chakra is developing within your emotional feelings, and that can be the animalistic side or humanistic trait. And you can say, I am deeply rooted within the first chakra, which is the animalistic side more, because I've dealt with more like human trauma and stuff, and have like past remembrances of a past life, if you believe in past lives. But you could also just say, like, I'm part of a community that has a fun way of expressing themselves, but like, we are who we are. But I also have a video that goes in from explaining how to wear your fur, and it describes a little bit of that, but I gotta know a little bit more about your mom to actually be able to give you the best advice. Because I know where that pain comes from, because yeah, my dad would laugh about like furries and say that weird, and I got so afraid to even talk to those, and didn't get to see this whole amazing community that was connected like spiritually and psychologically, that I was really spiritual and had like a lot of things. And I think I've even seen like a cat spirit. I've only seen it once, only once. It was at Swan Creek, and literally it wasn't even like I just even tried to like run and look for it. It was not even there. I didn't hear any like rustle, because there's like a lot of leaves. It's like a spirit. It's weird, but I don't know. Do I believe in spirit? Yeah, a bit. But do I give them the energy and consciousness to try and harm me? Nah. Most of them just stay away, unless they really want to try and mess with me. Literally at that one place that, so he was just like, it's disrespectful to do it on Grace. Yeah, but I actually, I did something I really don't like doing, but I astral projected a little bit there and talked to one, and they're just like, yeah, do it. Oh, like, cool. That's why I was just being really joking about like my tail. I was just like, yeah, it's just like they barely figured out about it, and it's just like all these numbers. It's so disrespectful. Because comedy is just the best way to disperse hate. I mean, yeah, disperse, not I don't destroy hatred. I'll just say destroy hatred. Just simply put it like that, because I'm getting caught up on my words. You want to just off-put people and use your words as actual actions of good, and you don't want to make the people feel bad, but you want to just joke with them, because a lot of the times people are testing you. They're testing you just to see if you can react back to just a simple action, or like a simple comeback where you're just like, are you gonna be like, "Ah!" or are you just gonna be like, well, what do you think about it? I'm just being me. Look at you just wearing your simple attire. Like, I see your neighbor wearing the same attire. Like, what makes you special? And they'll probably laugh, and they'll probably be like, come up here and enjoy soda or something, or like, I don't know. It's just how you actually present yourself and how you treat the world around. You can't throw yourself as being some all-powerful, benevolent action that just goes, psh. You have to take it as a whole, like, hi, I'm this person, but throw your own energy and light to it, to bring positivity to the people, to try and bring them up, to bring positivity to you, and try and vent your pain in a positive way instead of a negative way. Try and be like dark humor, and that is one way of trying to vent, but not fully release your energy. It's almost like a healing of energy, releasing the negative energy and getting positive energy by helping each other. This is almost the whole duality of an empath needing like spiritual healer, or like light worker, or star child, if you want to say star child, or what you call it, because they all kind of correlate within their own kind of similar. You just have to break it down with deconstruction, which is a harmonious thing in itself, deconstruction, because you're breaking down the actions of everything that is being said and finding new meaning and new purpose and finding new energy within those words, which is making single words become even more powerful, which then will become a powerful energetic word or chant. Those are the all-powerfully like protections of your own energy, and you can have your own. Oh, hello. But yeah, with energy work, you have to have your own channeling of your own thoughts, and your thoughts have to have an energetic flow that almost kind of harmonizes with your whole feeling. And a lot of this can be practiced even with just music. If you hear just random music beats that you make and stuff, and have certain different beats, you can have different powerful actions within your words and have a harmonizing tone with your words and actions. You have to be careful with this, because lots of people are threatened within the harmonizing action tones because they fear it within trying to take action and control over their whole power. But you're just trying to not persuade, sorry, wrong terminology. You're trying to flow your own energy into feeling, into happiness, what brings the happiness within your actual healing of your own energy and your own protection of your energy. This is where the whole actions of your words control how your energy is and how people will react. And that's the power of that. Oh, is that confusing? Shoot, now I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. Let me answer some questions. Because I'm still waiting on what religion is your mom? Is she spiritualist? Is she like atheist? Is she I'm not gonna. What is she? Because that will correlate within the words and actions that you do. Because you could even say within the Christian, if there is allowing of meditation, say, this is going to be kind of controversial, but this is allowing of meditation within the whole belief within God. But you could say within the whole feeling of your meditation that while being thoughts of God, you see animals around the like kingdom within thinking of like God's presence. So you could say within the meditation of like thinking of God, you see animals, and there's people who meditate and are Christian still and are in the same community. And I mean, it's it's not a lie, because it is in the Bible of meditation of God. And I mean, if you meditate and see your theology of your animal side, then what is the harm of it? It's not like you're trying to persuade the whole mass of the Catholic like people to just like throw away the thoughts of like their religion. It's just your own belief of being in this community. It's just a community. I mean, it is more than a community. I'm sorry if that was like an insult. I'm just saying, to explain to your mom, it's just a community, and it's an expression of my own feelings. And I'll try and like later on in the video look for that actual phrase within the Bible of the meditation. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, that is one thing that you could say to try and explain that to her. But you don't have to do it right away. You have to weigh out your whole thought process and have a calm mindset. You can't have too much worry within your actions, because when you have doubt within your actions, that is when you lose control of your actual being, of having the people actually believe you and take solace within your actions. And solace means like having an acceptance of it, because within having acceptance, there is doubt within people because of westernized thinking, and it really is a terrible way to think, but it's life. And you have to pamper their like thoughts, and then just add your little flair to it. Just add their flair and their flair. You want to comfort them, and you want to get your point across. You need to be smart with your words and actions, and make sure when the people are trying to change the point of subject, when you're actually getting somewhere good, make sure you always get them back on track. And you do it in a polite way, but you want to be like, wait, isn't my point important? You don't want to, oh no, that's too smart. Oh, you want to be like, okay, I understand where that comes from, but where I was coming from at the first place, you want to redirect it. You want to say that their point is valid, but redirect it to where you're coming from. All right. Anybody else got any more questions? I mean, I'm going to keep talking a little bit more about energy work, but trying to answer some questions and stuff. Anybody got questions before I go back on to talking? All right. Let's see. The next thing with energy work. Within energy work, if you're having trouble, sometimes certain emotions can trigger within certain feelings of what your energy is. It's not great to rely on it, but to feel that certain like mental feeling within your mind, you need to remember it and grasp beyond the neural process feeling of it and remember it. And this does take a lot of focus and practice. And you can do it within breathing or having a little bit slow practice breathing. But you want to have a full, like, focus of it. And you want to breathe within your nose, because you will dry your mouth out so quickly if you breathe through your mouth. You can use your tongue to, if you want to do like certain like breathing patterns, you can use your tongue to cut off your circulation just for a second and have it breathe out through your nose and then cut it. And that is one way to have a certain breathing pattern within meditating and having certain breathing patterns. Okay. To practice heightened levels of why does my translator never work? I really want to answer some of these questions. I'm curious what the questions are. I think you have to have better pronunciation for the translator work. I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just saying. Samoka. Okay. To get in with certain chants, you want to either say these within the mirror or you want to say these within your heads. And you can have them based upon your aura. You can have them based upon protecting yourself from other people. You can have them based upon directing your energy through things that you are throwing and other things. And you will mention the item or you'll mention the thing that you're doing. You'll be like, for if you're trying to heal yourself, you say, from where I have had this energy built upon my body and soul, it has needed to be drained from my body. Let it leave from my feet, from into the ground. Let it seed upon the world, replacing my negative energy with upon the positive energy that life has brought forth on this world. Bring forth this everlasting growing energy to me and bring me up and forth in life as I go through my day-to-day life. I use this energy to bring me the joy that I need to get me through my day. Thank you, world, for giving me this energy. And you can either keep saying that or keep repeating, world, I need this energy that you have. Bring forth it within my soul and body and mind, for it is needed. And just remember what you have first said and have a good chant. And it is good to sometimes even like have a remembrance of certain like binaural beats. This is a lot of beats on a keyboard that I really like. But yeah. You want to have a mental mind focus of positive thoughts, and it's not being arrogant. It is more of bringing forth a positive energy, because it is draining through day-to-day life just to talk to people. And some people, they don't even realize that they're empaths, or like even super empaths, and they're just going through like life not understanding all these like crazy things that happen. So if anybody goes through anything and stuff and wants any questions answered, I'll answer some of them. But hello. Oh, hey, you got any questions or anything? I'm going over energy work and health and chance of keeping your energy protected from other people and stuff. It is always important to do that, because if you don't have good mental and mind health, your body and mind will just go out one ear and out the other. You must have a good, positive influence and people within your life. And some people will even act like they are your friends, but just want to take control over your actions and just use you. I once wanted somebody to just hold my camera, and literally, it was St. Patrick's Day. Just wanted to hold my camera, do one video, and then he's just like, oh, I gotta go get like chicken wings. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Let's go get chicken wings. And then he's just like, oh, let's get some snacks at the carryout. And then went to the carryout, and then he had to go like to his girlfriend's. I think he was talking about the Toledo soup. I'm like, what? I kept walking with him, and yeah, I figured out I walked way too far, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the next door pub grove in my fur. I had my tail on, had my hat. That was fun. That was the darts that I did. That was that video with the darts. But yeah. You don't need to use it's Elynxtra. Get to see her. But hey, what questions you got? I'm like, what questions you got? You got a question? You got a question? Oh. Yes, I think, yeah. I said no. Hey. Okay, with energy work, okay, anybody got questions? Because my train of thought got broke. So, anybody got questions? Okay. Does anybody have any questions about energy work or health or protection of your mental mind energy from people? Because even within people's doubt, you must keep a strong mind and mental mentality, because your own health is the most important thing, because within the thinking of your own mental health, you must take the action of doing the best for your own actions. This is the power of your own belief, and your belief can help with your healing of your own mental, like psychological, like health and spiritual health, of developing stronger healthier energy and coping mechanisms, of dealing with these extreme amounts of one certain feeling. And you must have complete control of your actions, so you don't have a complete, utter breakdown of one emotion taking control. And this is being able to have the strength and ability of controlling your own power and actions. And this is the most important thing within being in the astral plane and even astral shifting, because if you don't have belief in your own actions and self, you will lose control of your power, and your power will just be nothing. I mean, it'll be something, but it won't be as what you want it to be. And what you want it to be can't be exactly what you need to be. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I do love these things too. It's just like when I'm at the club or something, dance around, just like. That was the thing for the heater. Like, it's an old house, so it has a really big, like, heater duct drain thing. Not drain, grate. That's the word. But yeah, these are really fun to just be in the cup, and then with the beat, just love my videos. It's just like, the sound is so meditative too while doing my, like, quadrobics. Like, it helps me so much, like, doing quadrobics with, like, my whole, like, energy. Like, literally, I see a lot of things sometimes in slow motion, because I've been at such high rage states that my mind is kind of like stuck in a state of flight or flight. I don't know, it might be my shifts, it might be my con theory, but it's just like, it's a great thing at the same time. It's like a curse. I don't know. I can do quadrobics really good. I can switch from closed to open really quick. And it's just a whole practice and meditation of muscle memory. And how to get better muscle memory? Do a bunch of push-ups and then do some, like, flip training or something with that hand. And when you do that, you want to like just practice the whole feeling, and then you want to amplify it with more things. See, when having that tired feeling and then moving past that tired feeling, that is called the mental mind strength training of having higher amounts of muscle memory, and that is in itself an energy work of being able to have higher and powerful energies. And you must take care of your body to be able to sustain those higher amounts of energies. So with doing this and having these higher energies, now you have to make sure you don't have an overstimuli of one thing, because it can drain your mental mind capacity of being able to handle having the higher amounts of energy. You'll just get completely drained because the overstimuli will make your mental mind process go right down. And oh, hello. Do you have any questions or anything? I'm just going over a lot of just energy protection work, chants of empowering your own mental like thoughts, health of cleaning out the bad cholesterol. Make sure you have natural peanut butter. Look at it. Make sure it doesn't have palm oil, because like literally natural peanut butter will have palm oil. That's not natural. Well, it is natural, but it's not as healthy. It's just as bad as red beef, but like it's in cookies. I like words. I already went over that, but yeah. I sometimes do too. It's just like every time when I see it in like natural peanut butter, like I can taste it every time. Like I didn't even realize until I tried a little bit. I'm like, wait, it's got that taste. No, if I wanted to eat unhealthy peanut butter, I would eat unhealthy peanut butter. I wanted to eat healthy peanut butter. Yeah. Literally, at the Oreo company Nabisco, they'll just throw like bricks of it in like hail berry. But they'll throw a hail berry of palm oil in there. I'm just like, no. Of course I messed up the sound. Alright. But, pretty much, that sounds terrible. But, okay, with, yeah, the whole industry should stop using palm oil. It is a terrible thing because it causes a lot of mental, like, health problems. And really, I mean, the whole, like, tearing down of the rainforest is bad, but they usually do grow a lot of different palm trees. At least, it is ridiculous. I hate the beef industry. I really do. I hate the beef and milk industry. And then they just try and coin into it and make their own, like, dairy-free thing. I hated the wood milk commercial. That was ridiculous. Making fun of people with almond milk and, like, oat milk. It's just like, I can't help it. I'm lactose intolerant and lactoglycemic. I know lactoglycemic. It's worse. And I'm allergic to beef and pork. It's not even like heritage or anything. It's just like, no, I'm just allergic. And also, if you're wondering, I got Shawnee and Cherokee in me. Those are two Native American, like, heritages that I have. I have German and Italian. And, yeah. I don't know, I have a couple other things. I don't know. But yeah. That's from the point. Also, let me know if you want me to change it, because it was sounding good, but now it's a more, like, deep monotone sound. I was trying to have a mid-monotone sound, because it was really healing. But aside from the point, oh, look at this new, jacket I got. But ADHD had to do that. It is so cool though. It's like Scream 70s. Like within Nirvana. Okay. Anybody have any questions about protecting energy? Or like astral shift or energy work or any random question maybe. I might answer some random question. No? Okay. Well, pretty much to go back on topic with energy work and astral shift and astral projecting, you must have a connection within your own being. And it might sound difficult leaving your body, but this is important because you don't want to lose your actual presence. You will have a connection with your own self, but like it's just not fun. This is not fun. You just wake up really tired and just drained. It's really not fun. But it's not like it's the end of the world. I mean, the worst thing to do is to do it in a car. That's not good. Because you don't know where you're going to be. Unless you have a good connection with yourself. No, don't do it. But yeah. Do you have to worry about protecting yourself? Sometimes. Is it hard? Not always. I mean, you have to have a belief within your own energy, within the astral plane, astral shifting. And this can be formed in like your claws having like longer, or you can even have a blade, or stuff like that. Doesn't make sense, but it does when you have the energy belief and everything. Because I experienced it when I was like a little bit when I was younger, and I've had many different ones that I already talked a bit about within this video. I've went over a lot of topics. This is like a really good like energy work like topic video. I probably haven't went over a lot of things, but I definitely scratched the surface to get somewhere. You're seeing a little bit of the lottery scratch off. Now let's get some winning answers. Who's got those questions? Who's got those questions? forgot the question. So, alright. With energy work, there are benefits and downfalls. You can help heal people within their energy, but if you take their negative energy, you must release it. And this are the spiritual healers. And these people help other people, and that they get help from other people. It's just like a duality of helping each other. Me, I'm super empath, and it's kind of cursed at the same time. You know, I'm not cursed, but like, definitely interesting. A lot of animals, like, be around me, like, because of my high, like, adrenaline intensity energy and stuff and determination. Dying animals come around me. People who are like, yeah, I'm not gonna get deeply into it. I've literally stopped like my own mom from going, and yeah, it was not fun. I had to give her a piggyback ride and take her to a friend that I knew would help. Because it's just like I could talk to her and just tell her like it's gonna be okay, but that answer what she wanted was fuck. Not her, but yeah, I'm not gonna get deep into the story. But people be people, and you just need to learn how to take control of your own actions, but not do for others. But how do you do this when everybody's against you? Well, you mind your own business, but you take a notice of how everybody reacts to everything, and you just do your little observation, and you figure out where the whole cycle goes. And it's just like one person has the power, okay, then you get that person to, excuse me, and, that's a train of thought. You get that person, you know what? Anybody got questions? No, that's a good question. Okay. But to get back on topic, you must learn what that person wants, and you must not fall for their scheme, but point out their flaws to that person and explain what their wrong is doing, but not in front of everybody, because a lot of people like criticism, but they don't like being put down by around others because it's demoralizing. They like personalized demoralizing sometimes. Sounds really weird, but a lot of people have different emotional needs for different toxic positive, like, kind of, I don't want to say it's hate, but it's kind of is. It's a little bit. It's kind of like the thing of like animal training, like positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement. How like positive reinforcement would be like a boop on the nose, and like a negative one would be giving a treat. I don't know. Wait, no. Is it the other way around? Something like that. Some in animal science. But it is a whole concept of having to pretty much assess a person until they're wrong in front of them and show that you care for them. But instead, you're really just pointing out their flaws and just giving them a reassurance of trying to improve themselves. But you're just trying to take a control of the hierarchy on the whole pedestal of your family. And this is the whole thing of protecting your energy over negative people within your family, because it can be really difficult. I'm literally about to leave because I can't take it. I really can't. I'm being strong and doing like what I need to do and trying to help out, but like it's just like X wants to be like mom wants to be like then like I don't know. Dad wants to be like, you should have just moved here. I'm like, I asked and asked and asked and you didn't do it and now you want to pity me? I'm like, it's just like the energy is almost psychotic. It's just like this electrostatic wave just going across my world as I just look through the storm clouds. I just can't find my way out of it because it's just always going to be there, just making my mind feel like a clouded storm, as I've already had it been like that so many times because I've just had to rebuild my own like thought process within this whole like belief of my own self, because I've like lost my mind so many times and had to lock away my own like mental hope and purpose within my mind to not lose my true inner light within myself. It is in itself a madness of insanity within, finding sanity within the whole of I don't know, Alex Monorail. Okay, but aside from the joke, your own just depression, you can't let it just develop within this whole, because you need to move forward within every action, because the madness will always be there. It's just like if you feel too much of one emotion, it just becomes this whole like madness, because feelings of certain like contrived emotions that have never been felt are complete terror to some people, and it just drives them to the brink of madness, and the madness just brings them all down to attack other people to bring them up, because their emotional environments have been not the same as other people. It's been toxic. They want to take that control but not even realize that they're taking that control. Some do, some don't, because they're so lost within the whole action of their words and what they're doing. And how you diffuse that, that is a fun case to go into, because literally within their madness, literally, I can heal people, but even doing that within that point, it's just like crazy, because you literally are just like, within your mind, you feel a river, and you just flow down it, as all that pain just that is builded up within your chakras just go down your spine, flowing out your feet, as you just feel your mind slip into the consciousness of just bliss, doesn't, then it's lying to you, because it will always be okay. You just must believe it's going to be okay. Now, let go. Just let it flow out of you. And you just let the grown man hatred flow out you as the furry just goes kapow. Watch the kung fu fighting go. As everybody was going like it was lightning, as the dry heat lightning struck a rat and turned into Pikachu, and Pikachu just went, Pikachu! So the furry just went, kapow! What? It just went, whoosh! GGD dogs! GGD dog! You know what it is? We got it all! We got it! Fur! We got the cool jacket and it's denim. We got denim with colors. Cause we got the flow of harmony. We're bringing forth the new word. Good. Bye-bye. I don't have any sage sticks. But oh, I kind of wish I did. I really like dragon blood sage. Did you know that dragon blood comes from a succulent tree that grows in the desert, and it bleeds red? The Native Americans would use it as a diuretic, and also just staining wood. I don't know, probably tattoos. What's that said? But yeah. Hey, Sage, bye, Sage, and whenever you come back, hey, you got any questions or anything? Hi, Nico. Alright. Anybody want me to get on a certain topic, or do you want me to keep going on my energy work, or do you just want me to clown around? Am I okay? Well, today was kind of stressful. I mean, literally, my mom was arguing with me, and I was just trying to get the electric turned on to my name, and literally, I was just like, put in the number, and she was like, but you gotta get that turned on, you gotta get the gas turned on, and I'm like, okay, just put in the number, and that went on for like 2 hours, or an hour. I ate a whole bunch of hummus, and some Takis. They weren't the best Takis, the flair, but they were Takis with some hummus. That was pretty good. And then, hanged out with, well, I did a video. I did a video nearby the zoo that's nearby us, the Toledo Zoo. That was nearby, not nearby, whatever. And where urban air I'm gonna be at, if you know that. But besides the point, yeah, I was there. Got an argument about, like, I wanted to give the cats this water bowl because this one has like white mold, because nobody does it. And I'm so nasty down here. I can't even stand it. Like, I'm just like, and just getting in an argument, and it's literally 4 hours. Until 4 o'clock from 12 or like 5, just on the phone and just arguing. And all I wanted to do was like, what was the electric bill's like price, and like, this is ridiculous. And then I mowed a lawn. I mowed a lawn in my fur. I know that doesn't sound like clean, but I had the grass chute on, so I didn't get any grass on me. Then after that, it was just very stressful because I literally was going through like a 100-pound thing of cords to just find a keyboard cord, and it's like the biggest like power converter thing. It's a class 2. I'm just like, what? I should not need that power. What else went on? There's something else that's ridiculous. Oh well. It's just like every time I talk to my mom, it's just complain. And I just want to have a good time. Just talking. Yeah, that's my day. Do a fit check. What's a fit check? Oh, my outfit? Yeah, I love this. I've been waiting to wear this. But here's my pink, like, and then I'm just wearing my red plaid pants with my, oh, I just messed up the sound even more. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. That was what I was trying to do, make it calming. It keeps changing sound because I got my DJ keyboard. I can literally play 15 different sounds on here. I think I could even do 18. I just need to get a bunch of different items and just put it on the keyboard and do like a bunch of like glass harmonic and like soundtrack keyboard and like Cosmo, a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah, I had it just to do like energy, like chants and like empowering things where it's just like, for my energy will not be penetrated from other people's negative thoughts. My actions and thoughts are valued within my own being because I am a valued person and I must see that within myself. And if I doubt myself, I must see the light that brings forth my positive actions to put out the doubt that I have, because there is no doubt, for only I have the action to bring doubt. Nobody has any power over bringing negative actions to me, or something like that. You just need to have good ringing words that bring forth an actual thought of having good thinking of your value, because you are valued and you must value your health just like you value your life and the people that you value and treat well, that treat you well. Hello. Yeah, I'm really used to getting hate. I mean, Since I was a kid, I've always gotten like, hey, like, literally, I would barely hang out with like younger kids when I was younger because people would literally get mad because it'd be wrestling. They're like, WWE. Well, they would do a bunch of wrestling and like boxing, and I would get out of chokeholds and stuff and kick their ass. Well, they would not like that. I wouldn't do it like me. I'd just do it wrestling. Well, they would get like 6 people and they would stand on my arms and legs and just beat me senselessly. So many times I gotten jumped and jumped and jumped. I got scars. I literally almost lost my eye because a kid named Mickey threw a rock at my eye. Literally, some kid was standing up for him and broke my like favorite stick, and then was like bullying me, and I like literally lost it and jumped on both his shoulder blades with both of my knees, like both kneecaps. It just went, and I don't. That is all I remember, but yeah, he just said I kept jumping on his ribs and like beating him senselessly. My 10th birthday. And yeah, I went berserk. That's because I just get beaten up by a lot of people and just made fun of them. Beaten up, made fun of them. They just made fun of me and my like brother that passed named Payne. But yeah, I didn't get to meet him. It was before I was born. Half his heart wasn't working, but I can't do anything about that. Yeah, it just keeps going on. I get like, yeah, me touch, and then like all the girls will scream and run away. My life. And it just goes on and on and on. I got sent to a mental hospital at the place that I was staying because literally one of my mom's like boyfriends stole candy from the people we're staying at and then blamed me, and literally I kind of lost my mind one time and like scratched my like chest. I'm like, this is my body, this is my choice, I'm not gonna be standing for this anymore. It's just like, oh, F you, like, fucking, yeah, yeah, I took the candy, got me sent to a mental hospital, then caught, like, said that I threw the desk into his brother's face, and I'm like, no, you did. Oh well, people be people. When did I awaken? Well, I mean, I see, I didn't know about the Therian community because I was too afraid to come out being like a furry, but I thought like the furries felt like animalistic side, and I didn't like know about the Therian community until I was like 25. And like I kind of regret like not going to the community, figuring out, oh, there's a difference, and it's just like, I guess so. I don't know, I guess so 16 or 17, because I would have bilocation shifts and see like wolf, so I guess so then, but like I didn't know what Therians were. I just thought it was weird, and I would just always be out in the woods looking for bones and like trying to catch fish in the river and building like little bridges from like branches and stuff and just explore the woods. I don't know, I've catched fish before. I've caught well, I mean, when I worked at an organic garden, Here's a whole story. When I worked at an organic garden, literally this dog was the protector of all the plants. Well, somebody like got bit by it, so they had to get rid of that dog. Well, when that dog got rid of, a lot of plants started getting like removed and stuff by a lot of animals, like voles, moles, woodchuck, or you want to call it gopher. How many plants I planted? 800 plants. All of them eat all snap peas. You have to plant those 1.5 feet. And yeah, I had to all unplant them, replant to snap peas. Well, I would get all the voles and moles and get excited and be like, look, I got them. I'd be like, feed them the chicken and I'd get a reward. Working at the organic garden. And I feel like that would be like something that I would get really excited because I get rewards. And that's like the thing that lynxes would be kept around for, protect the field, excuse me. Yeah, I've even gotten the woodchuck that was eating all the plants, like literally it kept eating all the plants. I had to replant like 5 times, like tomatoes, and then I had to replant like the snap peas, and then it was just like even what was it? I don't remember, but yeah, got it. Turkey vulture took it. Yeah. But yeah, I've always had like an animalistic energy. Like I've used my music to release some of just like how I like growl and stuff, just be natural and do mosh pits and stuff. Like literally, I am a tank when it comes to a mosh pit. I've literally had like, well, it was a while ago, but I think it was like when I was 16 or 15. I had like derby girls like try and knock me down, and they couldn't even knock me down, and they were like about my age too. Nope, none of them could. Even some of them weighed like way more than me, and had that body build that was like the power. But yeah. I don't know. Do you want to hear some other stories, or do you want to hear more about energy work, or do you want to hear about I don't want to get into all my problems. It's supposed to be a positive energy work thing. But if you got more questions, I'll answer a couple more and stuff. If you got like deep questions. What type of music do I like? I like punk rock. I like 80s, like I like the English beat, anime. I like taco putting on the Ritz, of course. But I also like I like some hardcore punk bands. Like that's how I got my first influence of like my first band. I don't like some of the songs, but I do like a couple. But yeah, I like Duran Duran. I like Depeche Mode. Bauhaus, Nine Inch Nails. I like industrial. I'm not a big fan of country. I like listening to like some Johnny Cash. Like I can do a good Johnny Cash. Like I go down, down, down in a ring of fire, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire. It's like one of my favorite Johnny Cash songs. Yes, I do support Therians. I am a Therian. I'm an alter human. And yes, I support Therians because I am one. I inform people whenever I'm out in places about Therians and how it is a good-hearted, positive thing. Yeah, I've even had people like be interested. I'm like, it's not something that you can just be, but you can try and meditate on it and work on seeing if you're connected within having a theology or having like I guess a little heart can or something. But yeah, that is not me to fully decide. I'm not like Therian God. I can't just go boop. Oh, you're a third. I have had people had like weird energy, like aura from me, where like the want a dog or something, and it's weird. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. It's just like I want a dog. Every time you're around, I want a dog. I'm like, why? It's weird. Hey, cool. Yeah, I do support the furries. I don't know, the first furry event I went to, some of my pictures didn't even get posted, and they got jealous of me because I had like an 8-pack of abs because I worked out a lot and I was doing the plantigrade walk all over the like place. And I was so excited. I was literally shifting and doing quadrobics just like naturally. Just like I was really excited. It was really fun. It was like the best like $125 I spent. And I'm gonna always miss it. I'm gonna make my own camp. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna have quadrobics. It's gonna be like the bushes, green screen, and it's gonna be like cool. You can make it like all trippy and like have animals running in the bushes or like I don't know. It's be cool, and there'll be like climbing stuff, and they'll be like singing, dancing, just like good health and like workout training of getting good health energy and this and that, because you have to work out good health energy even if you just believe psychologically. It's always important to keep your health up. Oh yeah, I wish I had a fursuit too. I literally was trying to get this fursuit that was originally $350. I just wanted to have it, and then it moved up. And it's just like, I want $450. And higher, $550, $750. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get it. Like I literally almost got copper poisoning cleaning a bunch of copper and stuff because I had like burnt. I'm not gonna get into it. It is ridiculous. Didn't get it, lost it. Tried to get Dragger Tail. I didn't have the money at the time. I'm in debt with my bank. Yeah. Oh well. I got gypped. They got me an overdraft fee when I'm not supposed to have an overdraft fee. That's not bad. see, I don't know. I've never gotten stuck up in the tree, but I mean, I've climbed up the tree and gotten back down. But sounds like a crazy adventure. And shifts it's just something that happens. It'll happen. I mean, you can't force upon it. You can't feel extreme amount of emotions. I mean, you can be around people who experience the same theoryology and like just be around them and help them and talk to them and feel their energy by just talking and being around them. I mean, even if it's just psychologically, just being around somebody that's like, well, I guess so. If you don't know your theory and type, then I guess it's kind of hard to find the exact person. I don't know. I've had quite a bit of shifts and stuff. I mean, the most recent one was I don't know, I think I had another one. I'm just trying to remember when it was. But pretty much I went to a bush at a park, and even like I don't know, they look like 17 or 16-year-olds, like boys, literally saw me go to this bush doing quadrobics to a bush. And there's like people at the park, and I was just like, whatever. I got back up, sat at the bush. But yeah, stuff happens. I don't know. It's cool. Saw my red links, but yeah, you just have to own it. Yeah, own it. Smile or grin. Just be yourself. I do them at school, but at like the field when nobody. I've been wanting to do a whole like 100 yards on a football field and see if I can do it in the record time, but that's like 15 seconds and 0.8. The practice with the high jump, it's all about getting a good bounce within your tips of your toes and stuff. And you want to have like bounciness to your legs and be like this. And when you're in the quad position, you do want to have a little arc a little bit out, but have a little bit in, because if you do it just right, you can actually bounce yourself up. You see how I use the tips of the toes to have my legs arced in like this and have it just a little bit up like this? If you do that, you'll have a more upwards direct thing. I used to jump onto like hay rides, like stuff, for a field of fear, but yeah. Oh wait, oh yeah, okay, it's the right position. But yeah, one more time. But yeah, that is an example of jumping high. Were you able to see that, or was that just blurry? Oh, it's 12:15. Let's see what it is here. Oh, it's 3:15 here. Okay, I'll try one more time. Okay, you're on your tiptoes. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, when you're doing it, you want to be, when you're doing quads and you're doing your jump, you just want to be in your tiptoes and you want to use them almost like a little anchoring of going like this for a second. You want to go. But yeah, when you do that, it like will create a bigger bounce. But you want to use your hands, or you can use your palm. Yeah, you use your palms. For this, if you want to do close hand, use your palms and you bounce up. Yeah. Oh, it's now all messed up. Fixed it. Magic. The magic of the Elynxtra show. Oh, happy birthday, Delta. What? Oh, that's cool. It's down 15. Sweet new subs for my video. I appreciate it. You have a good night's sleep. Think positive and don't think negative because you're always valued within the world. Have a good night's sleep. Max Rockley. How's life been? It's been pretty exciting. I'm been like up and down with like dealing with my mom driving me a little crazy. But gonna be going to the Old West End Festival. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully I have enough money to buy a bunch of like new fur clothing and stuff. I don't know. Gonna be going to do music events, going camping. That's gonna be fun. I'll have lots of videos during camping and stuff. I'm going to Urban Air on the 1st. That'll be fun. Yeah, you're gonna meet a new person during camping. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun. I'm not gonna talk too much till I get there. I always get my hopes up. And I always sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, it's really happy and exciting for me. But that's not until the 1st. Well, that's probably gonna be the 4th or 5th. Because I'm gonna have like to get on a bus or a train. One of the two. Yeah. That's the fun stuff that's going on with me. Is that better? Does it sound better, everybody? I still got 3 people. I was talking about energy work and my sound got messed up. Okay. Anybody's got any other questions about like energy work or astral shift or dealing with emotional shifts, psychological, or dealing with bilocation shift, or wanting to learn how to feel normal by pushing through within it and having a greater power feeling your shift? I mean, it's not like you can make it powerful, but like you can be more mentally focused within the world that you're in and around you. Any of those topics interest you? Well, usually what gets me going is doing cross country. Like I would just keep pushing myself forward, and I would have like bilocation shifts, and like it still happens today, and like I've learned how to mentally like focus past the heat exhaustion and it feel normal, but that's a mentally training of your mind. But running cross country, really good, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then when your lungs start to become on fire, put your hands on top of your head, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You'll get a runner's high, and that helps trigger it because that will help be in a higher emotional state. So I feel like that would help you trigger your emotional shifts more because you have more adrenaline going. Also, I don't know. I would really like going like in the like creeks and catching fish. I would really like doing that. That would like make me feel calm and connected with my shift. So I guess so that something that makes you excited. Usually extreme moments of excitement of certain like events that you can remember will trigger those shifts. I don't know. When I get really lovey and excited, I get like a little shifty. See, shifts happen in different occurrences of different emotional states of feelings because it isn't just one thing that triggers it, because different people will feel different states of emotional like maximum feelings, and it is our job to learn how to feel all of them and grow and not just have one just be the dominant one. This is where it does help to have one, but once you learn all, then you learn about how to have a more even like con theory. See, the whole thing with con and sun theorian is you still experience shifts, but it is a higher understanding of your shifts and how they react with your own self, because each person has their own trigger shifts. Some could be happy, some could be angry, some could be sad. It's just how you but mentally develop, and this is where it is the most important to do it when you're younger, because having to build upon one upon another and another, and then having to go between them both can be really chaotic and monotonous. And this is where people lose their minds and go to madness and have depraved thoughts. And you can't let those depraved thoughts win. You must take your own happiness and control and action and actually believe within yourself and not lose sight of your true happiness and understand good morality, because it's just so chaotic. People get caught up in so many things, and it's just so crazy. And then it's just like the stress from other people putting on you of saying, well, this person's going to say this and that. And then it's just like, ugh. I'm not going to get into it. It's just too negative, because it's just... Sorry, I lost focus because I have the window cracked a little bit and there was a moth. Okay, let's read some of the questions. Well, depending on what religion, that will help, because you can say you meditated, because Catholic, if she's Catholic or Christian, they do have a phrase that you can meditate on the thought of God. And you could say that when you meditated, there was also animals around thinking about the idea of God. So you found a community that has same beliefs of being Christian and have seen animals when they meditate thinking about God. It's just depending on who and what your mom's beliefs are. Every Tuesday and Thursday I go play sports, but our field is kinda in a weird place. It is in the middle of the forest and kind of place. I always feel phantom limbs there, and once or twice I've actually shifted. Sounds like a cool, like, forest place. But, yeah. Usually when you're doing sports and stuff, you have a higher, like, amount of, like, determination and energy. And this is where the duality of all emotions kind of come into play, which makes it easier for you to feel those shifts. Because even when feeling multiple emotions, it can trigger it even easier too. But it can be bad too, because those multiple emotions can make you react unrash, and it's just like you have to accept it. And it's just like you're not going to lose control of yourself completely unless you let yourself lose control completely and just keep building upon within the rage. You must let go and not let yourself lose control within that one emotion, like I've said through the video. But yeah, it is just a whole thing. Yeah, moths are cool. I like the tiger swallow caterpillar, because that is the caterpie one, and it's a moth. It's a cool moth. Lunar moths are really cool too. I've seen lunar moths before a couple times. They're really pretty. Shoot, let me get some water. Refreshing. Excuse me. Oh yeah, they are really cool. Yeah. I also like spiders too. I like those banana spiders. I've seen like some of them be like this big, and they would like knock down wheatgrass, like psh, 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 psh. Really cool. There's a lot of cool bugs around because of fruit trucks and stuff. There's a lot of hybridized spiders too. Like with the huntsman spider, there's like huntsman spiders, Brazilian walking spiders. And it's just like, look out for that. Definitely wake up with this like, oh. I don't know if it's more poisonous or less poisonous. Oh yeah, the golden orb or spider. Those are pretty cool. It's been a minute since I've done a lot of spider bugology. I used to do a lot of bugology when I was young as a kid. I really like bugs. I like bugs digging holes in my hands. I don't know, maybe that was a Therian thing. I also like jumping out of trees. Like, I know that just sounds like a simple kid thing, but I would do it multiple times in a row. Just because I liked it. I don't know, maybe because I felt good. I don't know, I just did it. I don't know. I just remember just doing it. I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this? This is like 1.5, well, I guess so, 15 feet, but still. I know, hi. Be like, why are you doing this? I don't know. Because I can. It's like I can change the beat. Do you want me to fix the sound? Oh, I used to climb trees a lot, and at school there was this one tree I would always climb, but they cut it down, which really upset. I feel you on that. Well, they didn't cut it down, but it got knocked down, and it was nearby my favorite spot, and I had to do the other side of it. I wanted to do the spot where I used to just slide out. Oh my god, you know what? It's bothering me. Okay. I'm sorry if you wanted the sound. I could put the sound back on if you want. It was just bothering me. But yeah, there was a spot that got like blocked by a bunch of trees falling down, and I used to slide down on my belly like a penguin, and I loved doing it. It was so fun, and it just got filled up by a bunch of dead trees. I'm like, oh, there's not even any mushrooms. Like, I was so upset when my morel mushrooms got all picked. Now I have to look for another spot, and I haven't found another morel spot. But that's what it is. You can't be picky and you can't choose. Oh. Um. 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 Oh. I don't, but my family does. Salvador, the dog that's mutt mix. I think I might have a picture of him. Um, there's Penelope, the cat that's a black and white cat that's a runt cat. There's Sophia, and that's a tabby cat that is also a runt cat. There's Flower, that's like, it's a weird tabby cat calico mix. Weird, not calico, but I forgot what it's called, but yeah. And then there's Pluto, which is a black cat um that's a survivor cat. Um, but yeah. Okay, for sure. I'll hold up. Is there still somebody on? But yeah, I've all well, when I was younger, the pets I had was a hedgehog. I've had a hamster. Um, I've had um I've had fish, like I've had sucker fish, and um I know how to take care of tilapia. I've taken care of tilapia fish. I can do a whole like hydroponic setup and have like basil growing, and have tomatoes, have I have a bunch of stuff growing with aquaponics. I'm really good at taking care of tilapia. Like, I went to this animal science school. Uh, and it's like animal science too. My tilapia was the main breeding tilapia fish because I knew how to take care of it. I was just like, yeah. But aside some point, um, I don't know. I had a lot of cats. I don't want to get into it. I don't like it. I've already explained that story. Sad story. But what's a pet I want to own? Leopard gecko. If that would be the next question. I want to own a leopard gecko. Those things are awesome. I even start the wingless gnat culture and get the vitamin D3 dust, and get the UVB and UVA and heat light and all the nooks and crannies for the leopard gecko, and then like a companion, and yeah, I love the leopard gecko. It's like the coolest little gecko I've seen. Like, move over the car insurance gecko. The leopard gecko should be the gecko. The car insurance gecko. I would want car insurance if it was a leopard gecko. Maybe I should make the Elynxtra leopard gecko insurance. mm. Oh. Oh. Another pet I want to own I do want to own like an actual like lynx cat, maybe like a Haven Dew lynx or something like that. I've always wanted to own one since I was like a kid. But yeah. Oh. Yeah, that takes $4,000 of getting a license. Or 2,000. Da 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 da. Ah. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning. Hello. I've just been yawning and talking. You got any questions? Just want me to talk? You want me to play on the keyboard? Hello. You got any questions? I've been talking quite a long time, and you can just talk or whatever you want. Okay. Whew. Um, let me think. Yes, I am a Therian. My Theriology is a red lynx, and I'm also an alter human who supports the furry community. I am furry. I enjoy the furry art. Like, it's cool, and I like it. Um, I have a fur tail. Like, I wear this everywhere. I sleep on it. Going to bed sometimes. It makes a really great pillow. I will say that. I do love wearing it as a pet, having it as a pillow and cuddling up next to it. It makes me feel really comforted. But yes, I am a Therian. Um, I go through bilocation shifts. I have astral shift. Um, I go through Contherian, but I still go through shifts. That's cool. Yeah, I pretty much like um with oh sure. Pretty much with astral shifting, that is when you leave your body and you actually go to a spirit plane or out of your body and you take form of your actual theology. Like you can be your red links, or when you get really good with energy work and stuff within the astral plane, you could change your form within your own energy. And this is a practice of your like energy and in the astral plane, and you use it to protect yourself within the astral plane. But yeah, it's cool and stuff, but it can be dangerous, but it's cool. I don't know. Yeah. 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 It's just called astral shift. But yeah, it is astral projection. I pretty much learned about it being astral projection when I was younger, and pretty much I picked up on that like that. And pretty much with the whole energy control, yeah, you can change your form to your theology. And um yeah, it does leave yourself a little bit vulnerable, but like once you get the hang of it and have your own protection of your energy,
you are like pretty powerful, and like it's pretty fun. And I mean, it's not like you're unstoppable, but you definitely are something to be reckoned with. But yeah, I've had my red links, and also I've changed from a horse. I don't know if it was like a Clydesdale horse, or because I do feel like heart can connection with the Clydesdale horse, but yeah, maybe it is one of my theoryologies. Mm. Something I gotta figure out more. It's just sometimes spirits like messing with me in the astral plane. They really do. If they are powerful enough, it's not that bad, but it's whatever. You just can't give them the conscious thought. And it's not like you're gonna go crazy if they mess with you. It is gonna be a little irritating, but you just need to be like, I am my own person. You cannot take control of my actions unless I consciously let you be a presence within my mind. My mind is powerful enough to block you out of my world and my thoughts. So leave as I have the power. Uh yeah, I've helped people connect with like relatives that have passed. I've helped somebody connect with their like grandma and stuff, and I've connected with my grandma and astro projecting. But yeah, this is people that I feel a deep connection, because it is very telling to try and connect with like people's like relatives, and you're putting yourself out within your energy, and you need to be careful with your energy and protection unless you know very well how to control and protect your energy and have your own like defense against somebody attacking you, even if you have control of your energy. Because once you put out your positive energy, you put yourself out in the world to have more actions happen to you. Um, I guess it'd be more if I was like around you. You'd probably have to explain and stuff. I could try and help you a little bit. I mean, it's something more I talk in person with somebody, but um, I can try. Ah, from where your life has been past, you have sought to look for the one that has birthed you, but you have not been able to find. You must let go of the pain of not being able to find it and bring forth a positive light energy of the same energy of the mother that has birthed you, because your energy is a same linking connection as it, but it has your own light to bring forth a brighter light to shine its spirit to you. For the fox can't see throughout the cloudiness of the doubt and sadness. It can only see through the brightness of your happiness. Forth with your Bring forth with your happiness, for it shall bring you the light to be able to see forth. How do you do that? I don't know how to have somebody join the live. I tried to ask one of the Therians how to do it. They're just like, press the plus button. I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. I should just do it and just be like, we're doing it live, doing it live. I don't know. I might just, I'll figure something out. Oh, who knows? Okay. Um, Shoot. Uh, can I join the chat then? Can I join the chat? I'm looking at the chat. Oh no. Share. Who am I gonna? Can I share it with YouTube? Share myself with YouTube. Copy link. Um. uh, I'm trying to figure out the magic of YouTube. I guess so. It will be like next time. I don't know. What was I saying? Helping you? I mean, it'd probably help a little bit more if you had like hertz. I don't know if 881 or 432 would be better. Because 881 is usually a positive energy. 448 is a higher positive energy vibe. But yeah, I guess so. Comment on this live or comment on one of my like community posts or something. Do it like 2 times in a row because then I could send you it directly. Furry. Pause. I'll try and figure something out. I might just send you a direct number. I don't know. Who knows? I can just get an internet phone number and I'll just do that or something. Who knows? Because really, all I use this phone is with internet. Like all the videos I do, I record, then I get to Wi-Fi, post, and use Wi-Fi. So, yeah. um, could you do the same for me? Sure. I can help out a bit, yeah. Who knows? I might even have you join a group that's a school that I have. Who knows? Oh, okay. Shoot, I'm losing train of thought. All right. Wait, what's the community tab? Like the plus button? Oh, let's start a poll. Not enough people to be like, should I shave my beard or should I keep it? Feel salty if it was just like, oh, shave. I would look younger. Hi, falling feathers. You have any questions about healing energy or about bilocation shifts or astral shifts or I know I'm getting to the end point. I've like spent a lot of energy like explaining a lot of like energy work and chants, and I'm just like I do have to admit it. I love that one person who was trying to diss me with the furry, and like how I went like completely bananas on him, like American Dad. Go bananas! Go bananas! Oh, I literally made him lost it. He's like, what? It's like, I'm out here. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. I don't even know how to make that the main highlight. I want to make that the main highlight. That was so just ridiculously funny. Even though that's not even the main highlight it should be. It should be like the start of the video. This should be the main highlight. Because I'm near the end and I'm just clowning and I'm having fun clowning and just answering questions to people. And just trying to keep it a little bit still on topic of being spiritual. Even though the music went away. I can turn back the music. Oh, excuse me. Um, yeah. Uh, I don't know how to do the community tab. How do I do the community tab? Oh, my community page. That's what you mean, not community tab. I always overthink things. It's like a curse of mine. Overthink it, and then it's just like I come with like all these philosophical answers, and then I'm just like, okay, just do that. And it's just like, okay, it's done. I didn't even need to do all that. um, um, uh, um, I have to admit it, like, one of just like the most funniest things I have to, well, there's a couple times of knocking people over and just not even moving because my legs are so strong. I'm not even trying to brag, like, this actually happened. Literally, somebody was going, like, in this downhill section and they just couldn't stop on their bike. It was just like this kid on a BMX bike. He's just like, I can't stop. I'm like, just turn the other way. I can't stop. I'm like, all right. Well, pow! I kicked right in the middle, right where the handlebars were, and I literally flung him off like freaking Newton crane ball. Like, he just flew right off the seat, and the bike flipped. And he's just like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, you okay?" He's just like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, do stuff like that." Uh, literally, my first practice of jumping, my mom's. Oh, this is the same person who blamed the chocolate on me, Gary. But literally taught us how to jump bikes on a mound of gravel that was frozen during winter. And this was for a whole parking lot. And literally, it was like, I think about 13 feet tall. And we're just jumping this damn mound like it's just nothing. And I just kept getting upset that I fell. I'm like, it's the snow here that stopped me. And like, I took off my jacket, like, rolled up my pants, and like after like the fifth or sixth time doing it, I got it and I learned how to jump from that point on. It was cool at the same time, like it was kind of crummy that he's teaching us on like the worst terrain to do it, because when you do it on rocks, yeah, it's fun, but you have to have a direct straight path. Any turn will slow you down a lot. And that is bad, very bad, because they'll throw you off. And if you get thrown forward, you're bouncing like a bouncy ball onto your back. I've had it happen, and it's not fun. No problem. I just can't believe it's like daytime for you. I guess it was a different time somewhere. And you're just about to eat breakfast. I need to eat. Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I'll try and be here as long as I can. I know my other person left too. And I was like, huh. Oh, cool. It only says there's one person here, so that's cool. Well, what do you two want to talk about? We got the whole world in the palm of our hands. Okay, I'm not gonna go all Disney. I hate Disney. My education for fifth grade was Disney. You know why? Because I would eat the tuna. And I'd have to sit down in the cafeteria and they just play Disney movies. And when it came to the OGT, literally they read every answer fast. And I thought, oh, the fast answer isn't the answer. Oh, I'll just fill the other answer. And when they figured that out, they're like, oh no, just give me the test. And just filled the test out for me. I'm like, cool. Go Reynolds Rockets. Terrible school. Literally, uh, yeah, fights every time. Janitors saving kids in ways that shouldn't have been in the first place. Whew. Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh well. Yeah, it's nighttime for me. It's about to get to the morning. Well, let me see what the time it is. Oh, it's 4:05. It's almost 4:20 somewhere. Like Meat One says. Watch Aqua Team Hunger Force. Ah. Oh, fun fact, I got this glow stick from the camp from last October. Well, later October. That's also when my birthday is. Oh, cool. Your birthday is October? Mine's October 1st, 10/01, 1998. Same time as Cowboy Bebop. Well, not the same day, but same year. Cowboy Bebop came out in 1998. Um, Pokemon came out in 95, 96. 98 is when a lot more of the show adaptation came. But yeah. Um, yeah. My mom's birthday is in October too. Pretty sure it's the 26th. Um, I'm trying to remember who else has October birthday. Oh yeah. Um, um, so it's I am 25 years old, and I didn't figure out about the fairy community because I was too afraid to come out to the furry community, but have experienced shifts a lot, and pretty much like even the furries thought I was weird. Like I was just like, I love your fursuits. Like, do you feel like electrostatic connection, like with your like animal side with the fursuit? Is that like your extension? Because like it's such like a beautiful representation of an extension of yourself. And I know it's just like it's not completely real, but it's like an extension and a full creative outlook on the whole thing. And this is all about energy work and bringing yourself up. And that's why fur community is great. I hate the jealousy. I really do. I really do. Like the jealousy I'm talking about is just like, oh, you're not welcome here because oh, you're too cool, or this or that, or this, yeah, or we're just gonna make fun of you because we get made fun of for this thing, and it's just like you're not harming anybody, but we're just gonna make fun of you. It's just like stop shaming people. It's just like, geez, we just work together and be happy. I mean, destroy the people who do animals and younger children, because I've been suffering. I don't want to get a suffer of, stupid hemophile. Well, how you are and with what you believe is a powerful thing in action in itself, because it shapes and forms who you are in a person, and you must take your emotional actions into course of good morality and people who have that good morality like Jesus. But yeah, I, I agree. Jesus is good. um yeah, it's just like people even like just use like the shame of other people to just get popularity and call themselves out, and they might not think of it as like something hurtful, but even something just as little as being shameful is hurtful to that person, because it can cause detrimental effects, because not everybody's developed the same. Now there's certain things that shouldn't be accepted, but then there's certain things that are okay, that it's just like shaming them is never okay, because it's just like morality is something that is perceptually seen within the world and eyes as something of good and evil, but good and evil are just constructs that are there to control the whole perception of people's thoughts into being a direct, narrow thoughted mindset. And this is where people find tired isotopes of actual just using, attacking people just to get themselves boosted within their whole scene. Even maybe sometimes to hide their own actions because they just want to see where everybody else is at and what they think about it, because it's almost like a power grasp. It's a knowledge with a unknowing action of not falling a victim to being that, but finding the true ideal person. See, it's just like, it's craziness. I don't like it sometimes. It's just like, you, and I don't want to say it's egotistical. It's just like, why? Why do it? It's just like, there's a point where it's acceptable, and then there's a point that's just like, eh. A little bit. I've been arguing with like my mom, and then I mowed a lawn, and then I've been wearing fur. I've got this cool new jacket. Did you see the new cool jacket? Did you see the loop around? Oh, for sure. It's fine. I might be going unless a lot more people start asking questions. Like when I was in sixth grade, people made an account about me and made fun of me for no reason, and I didn't do anything to them. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel your pain. Literally, when I was in like first or second grade, I had like over, excuse me, like $60 or $70 worth of change, and like I kept giving it to people because they needed it. And then once I didn't have it, they all ignored me and stopped talking to me completely and shutted me out because they got what they wanted. People can be sick and twisted within their own actions. And how you defeat them within their own actions is making them seem like what they're doing is even more pathetic. You can either go with the sitting this and making fun of that. You know what? No. Let me think. um, uh, you just need to sometimes just ignore them and just laugh at their own actions and just be like, look, you know what? You should just be like, look, I made like a partner one. Here's my like reaction of doing the stuff to your picture, and here's my reaction to your stuff doing the picture. Now we got both two sides. You can be something like that and just be something funny. I don't know. I always author somebody with comedy. It's always the way to go. You never know what to do. Comedy. But you never make fun of them unless you're making fun of both of yourselves. Because even though it seems demoralizing, you are getting somewhere. You're having them understand and sympathize with you by breaking them down, by saying toxic positive things. Toxic positive things can be both helpful for both people because you release your stress out while you give them emotions of remorse and feeling negative. I mean, not negative, depressed, and they need to feel that because they don't get enough of that. So they're angry and narcissistic. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great to not get shamed doing quads. Like, I have friends that don't shame me about doing quads. I did just, like, when doing a quad video, dealt with somebody who did the old tired YouTube comment, just like, well, first he was just like, I don't want you here. And then I was just like, this is a park. It's just like, well, I just don't want you here. You might get shot. I'm like, what? You might get shot. I'm like, really? Like, where'd you get that one? Like, one, oh no, like, oh, wow, 101 AstroTurf Media. Like, wow, did you get that out of the dumpster? Like, I haven't heard that tired excuse. Like, it's a park. Like, really? It's ridiculous. Just that person freaking out while being across the street. I might release that, like, video thing. I just don't know what if I should put a sound to it. Because if I put a sound to it, you can't even hear the person's voice. Hello, hello, Sophia. And my, oh, oh, I need to stand up. Oh, foot to sleep. Don't you hate when your foot falls asleep? Sitting on, while squatting weird. I'm used to squatting like this. Uh, that's great. It is fun having a great park to do lots of shots. There's like a lot of parks around where I am, but there's a lot of wood sections that are pretty nice, that are really small to do great quadrobic spots. Like even ones that are like a part of drainage, like sewage. It's like so amazingly nice. I mean, it's not like it's inside the drainage sewage, but it's just like nearby a river. It's like it, but the woods are so nice and everything. And I don't know. There's a lot of cool places. Uh, one of my favorites usually uh, I mean, I like 2 to 3 year grass. I like how it's soft and it's easier to just like grip on more. Oh hey. Lulu? I've been just talking quite a bit about energy work and also protection of your energy and astral shifts, astral projection, by location shifts, con theory and sun theory, and um all sorts of stuff. It's a fun hodgepodge of good healing energy stuff. I did stop the keyboard that was going, and yeah. You got any little questions or any like needing and knowing of protection of energy or health? I'm sorry if I don't sound as enthusiasm. I'm just a little tired. This is like almost the third hour of my live stream. Oh, but aside from that, look at how big this like power cord thing is for the keyboard. Like, this is ridiculous. This is bigger than Atari. And if anybody knows Atari 2600, those things are ridiculous big. They had a converter box that literally you would hook a cord up that would take a box like this, and then that would go to this main converter box that you'd plug in this cord that looked like an AV cord, and then you'd plug in another cord to go to Atari, the power cord, that had a power cord going to the converter box that went to the TV, that you screwed these two screws in the back. And that's the original hookup for Atari 2600. And also, the creator of Atari 2600 made Chuck E. Cheese. If you never knew that, now you know. Ah. Excuse me. Anybody else got questions or anything? Last time I did quads, I've heard people would look at me weirdly and yelled out furry and get ready to fight, so I kinda scared that time. Ah, well, with this whole action, you can't show fear, and you must just laugh at their actions and be like, yeah, I'm a furry, but I got the strength to be who I want to be, so it's funny just to call me that because it's just like I got furry fury. Look at my fur. It's furry, furry. Furry, furry. No, furry, fury. My favorite place to do quads, I would have to say either the botanical garden or Wildwood Park. Wildwood Park's pretty fun. But there's a really soft hill section part that's really steep that I really like doing, that's nearby me and stuff. That video's got like 6,000 views, I think. But yeah, that was one of my favorite places. I guess so. Another favorite place would be um it was really fun racing the train. Like I really like how my arms slide side to side, how fast. I only, I only got scared because my sis was there and she was 8 years old and I didn't want them to hurt her. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to act like a hero every time. There are some times it's good to step away from a fight. You must use wits over bronze. Even though that's crazy coming from me. Sometimes I'm just like, ah! Especially when I was younger. Literally, I've gotten 10 concussions. Well, five from a skateboard. And I just kept powering through it. I would just do a squat. And then I would just like, hit back down. Yeah, there's sometimes where you should just run away. I should have just ran away. uh, but yeah, that was my own personal choices. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, all right. And laying on the floor. But as you can see, perfect pillow. The tail never fails. It always keeps you comfortable. Ah, it's like so early in the morning. The birds are chirping. It sounds really peaceful too. Oh, fun fact about a hole in the wall. That hole right there in that wall. Well, one of them, I think it's this one. It's this one. Was from a confetti cannon. I set it off in the house, and yeah, literally sing a happy birthday. Uh, I had it behind my back, and then I just threw it up in the air, and then bam, blasted a hole in the ceiling. And yeah, probably something else I'm forgetting to the story too. But yep, fun little 15th birthday. Oh yeah, my mom had me go 2 weeks earlier, a month. Confetti cannon. It was so awesome. I saved that confetti cannon for like years. Um, let me think. Uh, mean, I build fires to be like 2 stories high, burning like so much. It's crazy. Literally, I could cook something on a plate like farther than a foot away. It's just like, wow, this is like pure death. Like, literally, the flames were so hot that all the toxic smoke or whatever smoke just went like bye to, I don't know, the stratosphere to form into a Milky Way galaxy. I don't think it works exactly like that, but something like that. Oh, cool. It's 4:31 for you. Very pause. It's 4:32 for me. We got that same hour time. Whew. Oh, oh, all right. Does anybody got more questions? Oh, what is it? Jessica. What's your question? I'm tired. I've been up since like uh 7 a.m. and it is 4:34. So I'm just a bit tired. Oh, I don't look tired? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you want me to show all my clothes in a video, like all my corduroys and stuff? Or do you want more quadrobics videos coming up? Or I'm not, no, I don't know, maybe. I'll see. Oh, cool, possum. Okay, well, if you guys don't have any more questions, I go and make something to eat. I'm getting tired. And I don't need to fall asleep on the live podcast. I don't know if that'll make great content. Uh, sure. I guess I'll comment on this video or something, or and I'll get you subscribed. I just need you to comment on a video because sometimes the name doesn't pop up perfect. Hey, you, you got anything else to say, Jessica? I'm sorry if I sound all weird. I'm just getting really tired. Yeah, no problem. Um, well, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. I'll probably do another one, and I'll probably try and do it earlier. Um, so just comment on if you want a certain. Do you like sports? Yeah, I do like sports. I really like soccer. I like playing soccer. I like doing a little bit of football. I mean, I do like football, but not as much as soccer. Um, I like hockey. Um, I like playing street hockey. I mean, I'm alright at ice hockey. I don't know if I could be like checking people super hard, but I could definitely do a medium like smash. um, I also like basketball. Cool. It's 4:40. Oh, it's it's that time. It's great. Uh, me, the time twirling sounds cool. That's like really good of developing your flight effect and doing tricks, knife tricks. I did a knife trick for a flight. I went through a hero blade and I catched it with my middle finger, the sheath. Like I catched it in between and then I threw it and it was perfect. It landed perfectly in there. It landed hard, hard enough to like actually pierce. But yeah, oh, uh, any other questions before I go? Uh, Alright, for sure. I'm about to go to sleep, or I don't know, I might work on a song, a furry song I'm working on called Goofball the Wicker Clown. And, alright, good night, everybody. That's a little sneak peek of a song I'm working on. Alright, say Goofball the Wicker Clown.
A goofball to wiggle crowd. That's the voice. Alright. Good night, everybody. I'll see you later. Stay strong, Opossum, my theory, and Alterhuman Quadrovis, Otherkin, Polytherian, furries, all my friends. Stay good and have good morality and be yourself and be creative. I'll see you later. I'm going to sleep. Alright. Till next time on the Elynxtra Show. Woo!